Right now I'm putting marigolds in, 2 seeds per pot. I don't think there's any easier way of doing this other than like this. Marigold seeds are long and skinny. Okay. I don't know if you can see that or not, but okay, there's my marigold seeds. I don't know if you can tell see the marigold seeds there, but they're in there. Right about there. There's some there. There you go. What we're doing now is covering this up about just a thin layer. We don't want much on top here. I think that you're asking about 1/4 of an inch down deep. So we don't want much on that. I think we're just about done. So the last couple of things here is just to cover up our seeds. Make sure we get adequate amount of dirt, moist soil in contact with our seeds. What's going to allow these things to grow, germinate real quick is the moisture, soil contact. So we will get that going. And then after we cover our seeds, and then what we will do, just a second. Then what we will do is to go ahead and put water in the bottom of our trays here. And we want to make sure that we have a good amount of water in here. And what I want to do is just get them down to where they barely making contact with the bottom. So we'll have that in place. Now what you can't see that I have in place is I have my heat pad. I have a heat pad on this side and I have a heat pad over here. I'm going to plug this heat pad up and get it going, but I also want to make sure I have good moisture on here. I'm going to moisten the top of this. And then I'll put the dome on top. Let me show the construction of this this kit. It goes something like this. You have a tray that will contain the water in the bottom. And then you have a multiple of trays that are made up of cells. In this particular case, you have 72 cells that will fit into this particular tray. And each cell is 1.5 inch diameters, one way, the other way. And then I think it's about 2.5 inches deep. So after you put your soil in, your seeds in, your water in, then the magic happens when you put this dome on top, and that's where we're at now. Now, what we're going to do now is to put the dome on top and make certain that my heat pad is on. Yeah, my heat pad is on, and leave this here by this window. I think the zinnias will make contact. Now the zinnias will go from 7 to 14 days, and then the marigolds will come up about 5 to 9 days. Either way, we will have seedlings spring up through the ground in about 5 days. Now, the key to this thing, so you don't have what they call spaghetti leg sort of seedlings that will die once you put them outside, is that you will bring down your lamp at least 6 inches above your seedlings the moment they spring through the ground. So it's kind of misleading what I'm doing here with this light on. It has nothing to do with the actual process at this time. So my heat pad is on, my trays are in place, I got my dome on. The dome will create moisture, help maintain moisture. Now I will check this every other day or so, so make sure I have plenty of water and that there's a lot of moisture. If there's not, then I will add some moisture to it. But I think we're set. So now the only thing is now is just to check back at it about 7 days and see what we got. And then again, just a quick reminder that once I get seeds coming through the ground, I will lower my lamp